What's going on, guys? It's good to see you and welcome back to my channel for this Q&A, question and answers video. Finally we have time to make it. In the past vlogs you could see I made a lot of recipes for you. I hope you enjoyed it. The reason for this question and answers video is to give you more information about myself and to see the communication with my audience, to see what you need to know in order to ensure a bigger community, a bigger relationship with you. So now let's start this Q&A. First question, it's from Peter Honzi Fitness, one of my friends in the UK. It says, great stuff, gonna travel, man. Where do you see yourself in 5 years? It's a tough question, I think, because I don't know exactly where I will be in 5 years, because I have so many plans going on and I don't know what life will give me until then. But every single day I try to make my best, to take every single opportunity that it comes, so I know when I'm going to bed that that day really worth it, and I try to do all the things it give it to me. Possibly in 5 years I will have a degree from this university, and maybe I will be at continuing my studies, but I don't know, maybe we'll have a plan for start a company or something. We'll see. It's gonna be really interesting. Now, next question is from Luis Ordaz. My question is, do you ever see yourself going off keto again? Another one is, what your favorite body part to train and why? Now, not that hard question actually, because I love keto, because it gives me this function to perform well in the gym. Also, I have the endurance and the capability to stay focused when I'm learning. But I use it more like a lifestyle, but also like a tool to lean out, because yeah, I'm saying this, you can make gains on keto, but that process is much slower than a regular type of bodybuilding diet. So yes, you can make it if you're wondering about this, but it's much harder work to do, especially when you're on a calorie deficit. It's kind of hard to progress, you know, but if you're, let's say, if you're eating in a surplus, I think you can gain a lot of muscle on keto too. Now, next question is from Alpha Force, a War on Sugar series. Yeah, I really like this title. I have a question for you. If you could relive a day in your life, which one will you choose? Now, that's something that I don't know exactly, because like I said, I try to do my best every single day, so I'm pretty happy with my life and every day that I'm going through. There are very few things that I regret, let's say, and I want to change. And now I don't have anything in mind particular to what would I choose to live that day. But if I can do that, it will be maybe that day when I found about Bitcoin. This was 6 years ago or something. The price for a Bitcoin was somewhere around $50, and I told my parents about it and they didn't believe in me. So for that, I didn't have the money, of course, at 14 years old to buy some Bitcoins on my own. And that day I regret it a lot, because nowadays that Bitcoin will worth a lot and I will never have problems financially. Now, let's move on to the next question. It's from Dog Pound Fitness. One of my friends is asking, do you see yourself doing a bulk with carbs? Actually, if you go back on my videos, you will see that from August until December, I think, I was on a bulk with carbs. So yeah, I gained some muscle and did a shit ton of weight going up on every single exercise, but I also gained some body weight, and it's because I made some pretty tough challenges, calorie challenges too, and the reason is I wasn't aware. I did something like most days a clean bulk, but it was times when I was very over my calories, and especially carbs. So yeah, it wasn't the best thing, but I consider doing a bulk in the future too with carbs. And it has another question: is, do you think keto make my progress to lack? Actually no. Maybe in the few days when you have the adaptation phase for keto, you feel this sluggishness when you're really dizzy, but after that you will feel great in the gym, and you will have the endurance for all the moves. So Felix Sokos Pop is asking, can you make a $20 shopping spree with products that can help slim people or bulk up? Now, the question it's not that clear, because a $20 shopping spree, let's say for a week, for somebody who tried to slim down, so to shred, in Romania it's kind of possible, kind of, not exactly. To bulk, now if you maybe eat only eggs, a lot of eggs, because with some butter, to add a bunch of calories with some peanut butter, maybe, but it's pretty hard to do a bulk in a $30 budget. And another thing is related to each person. It depends how much body weight you have, how much body fat. So if you maybe an ectomorph or a mesomorph, it depends on that. If you gain very hard weight, it's you need to eat even more, so the cost adds. Now, another man, Sarge Batman, is asking, what's your life philosophy? Like I said, my life philosophy is to do every single day the most that you can, and to improve yourself daily and try to learn something new every single day, because that's how you progress. No matter if it's in the gym or if it's your memory, you read, all these things matters. Angelica Rodriguez asks, how did you get to this kind of lifestyle? I was, actually, if you didn't know from the first vlogs, I was overweight, actually obese in my childhood, and I always wanted to lose some weight, but I love food, so I really enjoy eating, as you can see, and I always enjoyed cooking. So it was pretty hard because I was eating a lot of pasta. My pasta and Italian dishes especially, but Hungarian dishes also has a lot of carbs, and I really enjoy them eating. So it means that I really eat a lot of them. For a regular person, a bowl of pasta will be more than enough. I should say I will eat two big bowls of pasta in one meal. So as you can see, I eat a lot, and that added. Even though I played a lot of soccer, it wasn't enough, and I wasn't aware of my eating habits. Now, when I started to change them, I adopted the first thing, tried to do, eat only chicken, rice and broccoli. Yeah, it worked for a while. Maybe I start to make some progress, but it was very tough, and I was tired of eating the same food every single day. Yeah, now then I start to find out about a little bit of low carb, and I tried a lot of low carb things. But also, when you go low carb and you're not in keto, it's I should say that's pretty tough, because when you're not in keto and you have a low carb diet and you don't have enough fat, also means that your brain and your whole body does not function well, because you're not keto but you're not far from it. So you're running on glucose but you don't have enough. So you're pretty tired almost every single day. When I come home from school, I needed a nap. So that's the point when I start to gain some weight back. In last high school year, I started to really adopt a more healthier way of low carb and going to the gym. And after starting university, I really was committed to this lifestyle, and then I found about keto just before university started. So last year, 2016, in August, I think. And it was a revelation for me. It was first time with keto when I have my weight cut back to 68 kilograms. And I wasn't 68 kilograms since 5th grade, I think. So you can see keto helped me a lot. Now, let's go move on. Amanda Domnash ask, what's your favorite country you have been to? If you have to choose one, will you choose traveling or lifting? So if I should choose between travel and lifting, man, I don't know, really, I don't know the right answer for this question. I think I could not live without working out, but also the fact to stay in the same place for whole my life, to be in a, let's say, kept in an office from 9 to 5 every single day, to have this kind of job, to be trained to this style of life, maybe to visit once a year something, that will not suit me either. But I would choose to be traveling and the remaining money to make some lifting, even maybe not in the gym but some street workout. I will figure it out. But these two things I cannot just leave by themselves. I really need them both. And we came to the last question. No, it's not the last question actually. Sorry. Kincha Kochar asked, why did you start YouTube? YouTube was something that I really wanted to start a long time ago, when I found out about all this fitness thing, and I really made my homework, you know. A lot of studies, and every single day I try to improve my knowledge about fitness, nutrition, all that stuff. And I saw the results, you see. And what I wanted to do is not necessary to have income from YouTube, because it's pretty tough to have an income from YouTube, especially, I don't know, I make, in my opinion and other opinions too, some pretty good vlogs lately. I try to improve my editing skills also, and my views and also subscribers tend to decrease. I don't know how is this possible, and it's pretty tough to get to this YouTube algorithm to have a stable income, I would say. But my motivation, real motivation for YouTube was to improve myself, to learn new things, and the most important thing is to help others who are in the same situation as me, who had troubles with weight and they did not have self-confidence. Since then I started lifting and I started to have the results. I gained a lot of confidence actually. Until then I was afraid of people, I could not speak with them. It was a really hard time, but nowadays all these things, it's gone, and you can see how I improve myself on this YouTube thing also, because in the first vlogs I really struggled with talking to this camera, to have my to take the words, to have something coherent, so to have a story actually. But every single day, every single vlog, I try to improve it. And that's it for this question. And last but not least, it's coming from one of my greatest friends, and from Baby Rat Fox, from Rika. And she asked, why do I have my camera pointed in a high angle when I speak in public? Now, to answer this question, I don't know. I have a small camera and the angle, it's not that big, so if I would take it to a normal angle, actually, in my opinion, it won't be the same. And I like to make it a little bit more confident, because there are a lot of regulations here in Europe which tells you that if you film somebody else without his permission, you will be sued. So I try to avoid these kind of things. So I try to point it in a higher angle. I don't know, maybe when I have a DSLR with a wider angle, I can take it a little bit further and in a regular angle. Now, that's all the questions do you ask me, guys. I really want to say thank you for all of you who take this small time to comment a question. I really appreciate it. And if you didn't already, please subscribe. And if you enjoyed this question and answers video, please give it a thumbs up. And also, if you want, let me know in the comment section below what do you think about this. With all of that, I'm out of here. Bye.